Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. Went to my granddaughter's tournament, golf tournament, and she did really good. She's going to state, so that's exciting. I probably won't make that one, but I'm lucky to make one in a season. And I got a little boy, grandson, that is playing football. I really like to get to one of his games. I don't know if I will make it or not. It just wears me out. I have a doctor's appointment the next day, so I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So it took me 3 days to get over going to the golfing event. So anyway, I took out some of my geraniums and I cut all the leaves and everything off of them. What did I do with them? I must have took them inside already. And I put them in a paper bag. It'll be my first time doing it that way, and see if they come back next year. And I'll just take them out and wet them real good, put them in the dirt and see if they grow. That would be awesome, because that way I'm not having to seed them every year. And then I still have my red ones out here, and they're looking good. And one thing I want to say before I go out there to the garden, my last little monarch didn't make it. Something must have corrupted it, because it was way past the 2-week period, and it started getting fuzzy. It wasn't like that. It was kind of fuzzy, so I took it out and we snapped it in half, and it was all dried up in the middle. So, but we saved 4 of them. So there we go. I have a little sip of coffee. All right, let's go take a look out here. I know I need to water, but it's so windy. I know it would probably dry up in a second, probably not do any good, so I'm going to wait. It's supposed to rain tonight, and if this wind dies down a little bit, it's windier. If the wind dies down this evening, I'll water, but I'm not going to do it right now. Things are looking haggard, and I'm going to be pulling out my dahlias tubers pretty quick. I was going to start doing that today. Let's go up and see what the mums look like. These look like they're doing really well. I do need to get out here and water this evening. Even if it's windy, I'm going to water this evening. That poor bird probably like, whoo, going into the wind instead of going with the wind. These are staying on here pretty good, even with the wind being so tough and hard. This all needs watered as well. I'm hoping it rains tonight. And here is what my 5 mums look like out front. Isn't that pretty? That's very pretty. I think so. I think it's just pretty. Different colors. This is like a peachy color, and red and white, yellow. And then I think these others are coming out, they're a little more purple. A little more of a purple hue to them. So, yep. That turned out nice. Now, the thing is, will they survive the winter if I leave them in here? I don't know. We'll see. If it would be cool if they did, but you know, when the winter comes, I'm just going to cover them. I'm just going to cover them up with some heavy cover, and hopefully they'll get through the winter. My black pearl peppers, looking beautiful. I'm a little bit sad today. My brother had a stroke in his eye, and they said that he won't regain his vision in that eye. So it just kind of sad, because he's one of those guys that goes out and does everything. I mean, he's on it. If you need help, he's on it. He just goes and goes and goes. And I was so shocked. It was just that he's in a good hospital in the city, in Kansas City. So he said his artery that goes up the side of his neck is almost closed, and they're wondering if they should do surgery on it or not, and take the plaque out. So, because it's the side of where he had a stroke, so we'll see what happens there. I got a lot of amaranthus coming up. Cosmos, zinnias all over the place. These I need to water and let it bloom. This is the cafe latte. I don't know if it would bloom in time or not, but the bees are all over it right now. And this is an orange one, a pink, and cafe latte, and the others are in containers around the house. So my one little Cosmo plant that reseeded, I just let it grow. It's real pretty. So that's kind of what I want for next year. Just one, maybe two. That's it. One or two. That's good. But I have a lot to take out this year, so my husband can till it. He'll be able to till all of this. I thought I had grew some cone flowers through here, echinacea. I thought I had, but the zinnias might have took it over. So I'll just let him till it, and if it comes up next year, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. This is really want to be my annuals through here, up to here. And these are just crazy. Look at all these little tiny butterflies, little hoppers. All these little hoppers hopping around, happy. Good grief, how so many little hoppers. And then I have the cone flowers, and then might just do 2 next year of these. But these are so nice. I like them because it gives me caterpillars, so I can take care of the monarchs. And this is my Sweet William. I won't let this grow back next year. I thought it was kind of cool looking, but that's okay. I got my fill of it. I'm not going to do it next year. And this is a little annual place too. And I do have perennial gazanias too that come up here somewhere. We'll find them. They'll come up. I think even if we plow it, they'll come up, because they came up. I had annuals the year before, and this spring they came up anyway. They were just everywhere, but they were pretty, and they didn't make a big fuss of where they landed. So, and I didn't make a big fuss of it either. I just let them go. But the cone flowers are here, And yep, I'll do some status, and next year I'll do half a row of status and a half a row of gomphrena. So yeah, that's my thing. I gotta come out. I'm gonna dig these up, the orange ones and the pink ones over there, and tag them. And it's supposed to get a lot cooler next week, I believe. And I'm gonna separate the tubers so there's just one. And just put one tuber in this time. Because this year what I did is I went and bought some tubers because a lot of them didn't make it. And I was afraid I wouldn't have very many. But boy, I did get some. I just put the whole thing in, the whole cluster of tubers. And I'm not going to do that again, because I think it needs to just be split up, and I think they'll grow nicer and not be so floppy. I think they'll just, you know, they won't be competing against each other. Yes, we do need a little rain. It would be nice. This is our vine that grows every year, that was here when we moved. And I just let it go, and I think it's pretty, kind of pretty. Here's a Cosmo. Just came up out of the blue. And next year, these dahlias, they will go into containers, and I'll put them around the house. I think this is a bee. Yep, that's a bee, a bumblebee. This is blooming again, gonna bloom again. White ones are so pretty. And these red ones are too. They're all so pretty. And there's a pink one. It'll go out to the one to take out to the garden. I don't know if this is ever going to make it. I don't know if it'll ever grow a cherry. I'm going to give it one more year. It just, I don't know. It just never took off. I hope our peach trees are going to be good. I don't know. I think this one will be the best one. This one, I don't know. But this one has just slowly died away. So we're going to give it a year, see what it does in the spring, and go from there. All right. Let's see. Are you still wet? You're dry again, really quick, because it's been so windy. I know my hibiscus needs watered again. Looks like. I should have had them outdoors. But let's go see in the garden if there's any peppers that have grown. This one was so dark. Oh, it's starting to look better. It is kind of dark, but I'll use it anyway. These I don't think are going to make it. There's some little ones here. I don't know. I let them go as long as I could. This, I think, is just going to be full of bugs. I sprayed it, but I may not have gotten to it in time. I could take one of these off and just open it up and see what's in it. Probably a worm in each one of them. And that's what I do. Oh my goodness, this is like it's going to make a cabbage. Or wow. At first I thought it was a cabbage because it was folding up like a cabbage would. I don't know. Maybe it's going to make one great big Brussels sprout. We'll see. Wouldn't that be something? I have carrots growing in here, and I think this is cabbage, and this is cabbage, or I don't know, it could be broccoli too. I don't know, but it's grown back up. There's carrots. And yeah, these not growing very good. I just don't know why. I have no idea why. I just can't get my mojo here yet. I just don't have my mojo. So there's just something different that is not working with me. So, you know, there's some things that really did well, but other things, a lot of things didn't do very good at all. Here's another onion. How about it? But it's no good. I'll put it in there. Maybe it'll grow. It's squishy, but it could grow into an onion. We'll see. There's some sweet potatoes that I got them all out, and I'm probably going to make them tonight. I don't want them going bad. Okay, hold on a minute. There's my pleurisy and my mullein. And that, I think my mullein, I'm not sure if I'm going to plant it back here or if I'm going to plant it in the cut flower garden, because it's really not that pretty of a plant. I mean, the stalk, it is, but then it dies off and then it regrows again. I've seen them, it looks like they regrow about 2 or 3 times a season. So, but mullein, you can use it as a tea, the leaves for tea. You can smoke it. It's good for your lungs. It's good for your immune system. And it's a anti-inflammatory. It's just good for a lot of things. My strawberries probably need some a drink. But they're growing up. They're growing good. They are growing new leaves and they're happy. All right, that's about it for today. I think I don't have much of anything else. And I think I'm going to take out a few of these tubers. This is the bumblebee one, and it finally almost completely died back. A little tiny thing here. And I'm going to take the tubers out of here and see what they look like. They should look pretty good. Of them had holes in the stems, so that means they're done. It tells me that they are done. All right, get these pulled out. Just know what the bumblebee ones look like, because they're shorter and a little puffier. You know, these are all bumblebee ones. They're just not real big, but they put out some pretty flowers. They're kind of cool. All right, let's go over here to the pink one. And some, seems like a lot of those big containers that I've had dahlias in, seems like I'll be able to use their dirt next year, which is nice. I'll just get some, you know, I just put some fertilizer in it or some cow manure compost in there, and they will be good. They will do just fine. All right, let's see what we got with this one. I got out all but just those. I'm going to wait till this week and I'll get him. Well, this week's almost over, isn't it? Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's Saturday, but you might not get this for a couple days. One thing, I'm just kind of bored today, not really wanting to do much. There's not much to do outside. Mother Nature gave us some water, so I don't have to water out there, but I do have one thing I really need to do that is going to take me a while. My seeds that I've gathered through summer, and I need to get them all in this whole bag. Oh, come on. There you go. This whole bag. And this I need to go through too. And this I need to go through. This I need to go through. This I need to go through. And this I need to go through. Oh, good little thing. I've been looking for these. I always put them where I think I can find them, but then, you know, what happens? You lose them. And you find them later. Okay, I got some little seed packets here. And this one too. So, and doesn't stop there. There's some, and I've got an empty one. Yay. And also, I have some in the hut. I'm going to go out and get it because I'm going to do my seeds. Might as well get them out of the way. It's going to take me a while. Okay. Going to take a while. Oh, yeah. Empty this. Okay. I have a tray here. This is the Sonia. Okay, it's the Mexican sunflower. That's what that is. This is asters, and so I need to take those in. I think I'm just gonna put them all in one because I know which is which. Ow! It's dickery, just like coneflowers. Get some seed out of there. There's a little bit of coleus. And these, whoops, ouch. These are from my lilies. I don't know if, let's see if there's anything in there. Looks like that might be. And then I know I have some Luna Rose hibiscus. I probably ought to go cut some off in the the potting shed. Oh, I have a mess. I just have a mess. So getting this done will help me get a little more organized. I'll feel so much better. So, and then these can be seeds. I'll have a lot of this seed because I still have a lot out in the garden. Okay, I'm going to put this on the table. I'm going to go open up the hut and where's some clippers? I suppose they're both inside. Hang on here a minute. Get to it.